Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before I forget, because you know at the end of the video I will forget, as always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, give me a comment, subscribe, notification bell, all those fun things, right? Okay? Out of the way. So, this week, let's see. So I've got a few different stories. I'm laying down the bottom washi here. If you've noticed, we've done split washi, and that's not consistent on all of the kits, but that is becoming consistent with some of them. Anyways, because, this way you could have oh goodness, you could have more, I lost my train of thought. You could have more like washi strips so that you have more day in your week, and then you could make it stretch out more than a week, if that makes sense. Okay, so anyways, I asked my daughter what kit she wanted me to use for her birthday week. This was her birthday, and we went through all the kits, and this was the kit she decided upon, which was really great. She is actually the one who picked out all of the kits this week, and I'm loving them. So stay tuned because they're fun. So yeah, I'm just laying down glitter headers and bottom washi and sidebar stuff, like the normal. I'm not even getting into nitty gritty stuff right now. So you will see me struggle quite a bit with the glitter headers. My machine had cut through too far down onto this paper, and so the sticker paper was wanting to stick to the backing like just extra. It was being extra, you guys. And like I'm sitting there struggling trying to get it up. But when this happens to you, if this happens to you, and it doesn't matter like any type of paper, get as close to the edge as possible and bend it, because it will cause the air to like jump in there and it pops it up so that you can get it. It's really, I don't really show it too much because I didn't want to get my head in the video, y'all. So that's what I was really trying to do. Anyways, I'm struggling with this last one over here. Like I had to pick it up like 3 times to try and figure it out. It was a mess, y'all. Ooh, got to do a little stretch. Anyways, 3rd through the 9th, doing date covers. So I'll try and tell you like what I'm doing in terms of also like talking about like what happened this week in stories. So that way maybe you can see how like my plans are. I'm holding those tweezers like really, really weird. Like don't pay attention to that at all. Don't ask me why I was holding them that way either. Just whatever. I'm like waiting. Did I speed this up fast enough for me to like actually give you any information? So anyways, it was her birthday this last week, and we always let the birthday person pick where they want to go for dinner. So when we get there on Monday evening, she was the one that got to decide where we go out. And then we took her to GameStop because she really asked for a video game so that she could have one to play with her brothers. And then the rest of her birthday will be celebrated when Daddy, aka my husband, hello there, I know you're watching, comes down, and we'll celebrate the rest of her birthday then. And she's already decided that she wants to go to Chili's for her birthday dinner. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. So, here I am just doing the sidebar, like always. This sidebar ended up being a little different than weeks past. I only did one of these pseudo checklists, sidebar, weekly trackers, whatever you want to call them. And then I did a couple of habit trackers. And then you'll see that I end up with like some space, but then I end up putting a full box. So I ended up using all 9 full boxes this week, which I think is really, really cool. And in hindsight, and it isn't until I get to the end of the week that I realize I probably should have used like a piece of washi, like one of the washi strips, to separate so that I could have had that black header for later, that black glitter header for later in the weekend. So you see that space right there. I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I don't really normally do countdowns in my planner. One, I don't have a lot of room. And then two, I normally don't have things to like count down towards. I mean, yes, you could say I could count down towards my husband coming home and everything, but I mean, at the end of the day, I just don't have the room to put like daily countdowns. But I did have a space there, and I was like, what am I going to put there? And so I ended up putting how much longer it was going to be until my husband came home, which I thought turned out really cute, and it was just a space filler at that point. So through the week, just wrote down everything that was going to be going on in the week, just kind of like an overview. And then this is where I'm writing down that there's 1 week until hubby is home. And this was me I check YouTube every single day. And then my no spend, I'm really trying to be really good about what I'm spending my money on. That's all. Bottom ones, I've been really liking tracking my meals at the bottom so we can see. I want to say that I've talked about this before, tracking the meals. So last week was a definite pizza week. And then this week we got a little bit back on track for eating at home. So I end up filling those in the days, and then those boxes that you see me put on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are for the videos that I uploaded this last week. So starting with Monday, not only was it my daughter's birthday, it was our first day of homeschool co-op. And I will tell the story about that day in my next video, because that's what it's going to be. Because it was a Monday and the first day and kids. But anyways, I put that full box down because as we were looking at the full boxes, when she was deciding upon a kit to choose for her birthday week, she saw this full box and she was like, that's it, Mom. That's the one I want. That thing is so cute. And I'm like, okay. Hence the reason why it is on her birthday, because that was a full box that she loved. So I just put down that we stopped off at GameStop, and then that it was her birthday, and that the plan with me that day was for pizza, and that dinner that night was her choice. I started Tuesday off with a full box, followed by a glitter header, and then I end up using a checklist on this day. And that's mainly because it was like the same consistent things over and over again. So sometimes you will see me move from top to bottom, and a lot of the times I, like towards the middle of the week, I'll end up working from bottom to top, and that just works. So we ended up eating at home that night. Daughter had dance, which was really great. Super cute, making progress, love watching them, and it was just kind of nice. And then I had to hustle my butt home. Before I forget, my wonderful 2 oldest boys are the ones that started dinner prep for me so that it wasn't as bad for me to get things going, because that night I had a Facebook Live with Caitlin. That was funny. And if you watch that one, the number 21 will never be the same. It totally devolved into something super, super crazy. And it was hilarious, and we laughed. I was laughing so hard, I was crying that my poor mascara was probably running. Anyways, moving on to Wednesday. And that was actually a really late night. I stayed up much later than I normally ever do, so I was very tired on Wednesday. But this is where you see me working from the bottom up, and that was just so that I could get that full box down and then make sure that I had correct placement for everything else. So Wednesday in the TBC group is the big old live, and that's just what I put down there because I jump in and I talk with everybody that I can during those lives and we have fun, and so I wanted to make sure that I marked it down. And then I used a checklist for this day too, just because I had a lot of things that needed to be done and I didn't really want to use half boxes or quarter boxes and stuff like that. So, and then this is kind of where I move it so that it's more centered in there. And this was actually the last checkbox I used for the week. I only used 2. Everything else was more so that I could use these post-it notes, these sticky notes. Because I believe last week, and correct me if I'm wrong, let me pull it out here real quick. Yeah, last week I didn't really use the sticky notes all too much. I used all of the check lists because, well, they were colorful and so I wanted to use them, but I didn't get to use my sticky notes as much as I wanted to. So on Thursday I just marked that the TPC sale was getting started because that is important, because I was ready. Like, let's get it going. I'd done some last minute new releases the day before, and so I was going to finish cutting those and getting everything ready to go, and it was great. I ended up having dance that evening, and come to find out I actually injured myself pretty well from the last week, and I'll leave that story for the next one. Not the next spread, but later on, because finding out you injured yourself when you're in an activity is not an okay thing. So dance was definitely not an exhilarating thing this week. So, but then I menu planned, I ordered groceries, and then I ended up picking up groceries that evening. That seems to be the best routine because I pass our grocery store on the way home from my dance class, and so I just stop, pick up groceries, head home, and it honestly has made my Friday mornings so much better. Because normally I would pick up groceries at, say, 8 o'clock in the morning on a Friday, and it just doesn't do well at all. I struggle. So picking them up on Thursday evening has definitely helped out my Fridays to be a little bit better. So cute full box there, and then I ended up taking some me time, and I ended up taking a bath and then followed it up by massaging my shins because that was one of the injuries to, for me to hopefully feel better on Saturday. And honestly, looking back, I'm still not 100%. Like, my legs still hurt. So I definitely did something. But then I, needed to go do a mail drop. So went to the post office. Went to the post office, dropped off some wonderful packages, and then I worked on some more listing photos. I am going to be giving the website a little bit of an update. One, so that mobile users can see listing photos a little bit better. Some of them are old listing photos that still work, but I kind of want to just give it a little bit of a glow up, and make it just a little bit more seamless and more user-friendly for mobile users in terms of being able to see everything. So, yeah. So that double box was super, super cute, with the cute little characters and all of it, and it's the true double box. There's no split down that. Saturday was filming day, and that's when I film a whole ton of videos for upcoming videos. And I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, see, I'm like, why am I flipping back from a Saturday? That makes no sense. That's where I realized that I needed that other black header, and that's why I flipped back, because that's what I wanted. But anyways, Saturdays are my full filming days, and because Sundays are pretty super low key, it makes it pretty easy for me to fill in Sundays, because I do the same exact stuff every single Sunday. Like, talk about habits and routine. So Saturday is filled with getting ready for the next day, and then I forgot that I needed to schedule some Instagram photos, so I scheduled those. Sunday, we have edit and upload day, scheduling more Instagram photos for the next week. We go to church, and then it's all the next week prep. And so sometimes I just put next week prep in there because it's the same stuff over and over again. It is filling out planners with dates that need to, specific things that need to happen on certain dates in the coming week, planning out everything, lesson planning. Now it's incorporating us having to get ready for co-op because co-ops are on Monday. So it's just easier for me to just put it in one box because honestly, I really just don't need to know everything that's going to be happening because it's all the same stuff. Like, I don't need the specifics. Anyways, so I decided to take some of the character stickers from the deco place to just kind of mark some of these. And then I bring in other character stickers as well. But I thought the deco stickers were really, really cute. Like, come on. Putting Chewy down for 1 week until hubby gets home. Like, don't you just want to, like, snuggle? Like, that was just too cute for me. And then the little Funko Pop Leia for Live with Caitlin, because it was just funny because our heads were bobbling from laughing so hard. It was hilarious. So that's what I did with that. And then I pulled in some extra character stickers from some of my favorite shops because that's what this gal does. And they're pretty much the same. And I try to go day by day. So you see me here flipping through all my albums. And I think at one point, like, the planner, in one of these videos, the planner gets all, like, scooched off to the side. And you just see my entire album just sitting right there. Like, still learning. So that sticker there to mark co-op was from Ohana Story, and I vary what I use on co-op days as far as like what I'm going to use for teacher posts. That's when I realized that I didn't even check anything off. Dance day on Thursday is a little kitty from my shop, and then the last sticker that I put on for dance on Tuesday was from Joy of Planning. Of course, when TBC sales starts, like, here you go, shut up and take my money, courtesy of a Fox and Cactus. Some of my favorite stickers. Mail drop. These are actually moving stickers. I think that's what I have them labeled as. That was the intent, was for moving, but that is Gigi the giraffe from my shop. She's a custom character. Have her going, and then a couple of Coffee Monster Co. stickers, followed by Bubblemon Sticker Co. to mark, that I'm doing all the YouTube stuff. I do end up forgetting a sticker in this one. That me time with the bath and everything, I totally forget to put that one down, but I end up figuring it out after, so in my photos on Instagram, there will be a sticker there. That sticker that I just laid down on the listing photo area under the mail drop is from Planner Studio, and then Pumpkin Paper Co. gives me the filming day. And I think this is where I was looking for the church prep and decided to use one of the mom stickers, kind of feeling a little out there. And yeah, that's what we got, you guys. So like always, have a good one. Bye.